Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and happy Valentine's Day again. If you didn't see my Valentine review, welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, with a back-to-back review. And this time I bring to you my Bloody Valentine. Yes, in this video, it's back-to-back, so I'm reviewing both original and remake. So let's get started with the original from 1981. It's a Canadian slasher film directed by George Mahaka, released by Paramount in the US in February of 1981. Now, of course, the plot tells a group of young adults who decide to throw a Valentine's Day party only to incur the vengeful wrath of an assailant in mining gear who begins a killing spree. Now then, it has some pretty good, decent cast and all that jazz, but some of these I'm not too familiar with, unfortunately. So, it did get a mixed response of reviews. Excuse me, everybody. But it's, however, become a cult classic. But unfortunately, it faced notable censorship, having a total of 9 minutes cut due to the amount of violence and gore. Let's see. But in 2009, when the remake came out, Lionsgate acquired Homia for an uncut version. They actually found 3 minutes of the bloody footage they used. I would like to see it, but unfortunately, that's out of print, unfortunately, and it costs an arm and a leg to get on Amazon. And I've been trying to look high and low for it, even at Game Exchange, but I've been unsuccessful. And I know Shout Factory just now released it on Blu-ray, containing both theatrical and uncut versions. I would love to see the uncut version. The theatrical cut's okay, but it does have some misses, though. So now, let's begin the review of the original. So I'm going to give you 5 seconds to stop if you've not seen it. Here we go. You've been warned. Here we go. Now, we start out before the title cards. Female miner takes off her gear in front of another miner and she performs a striptease. The miner pushes her onto a mining pickaxe, killing her, and that's when we get our title card. So, we show off the town of Valentine Bluffs. Well, they reinstate the traditional Valentine's Day dance, courtesy of Mayor Hanniger, which had been suspended for the last 2 decades after it had been stopped because of an accident in which 2 supervisors left several miners in the mines to attend the dance because they forgot to check the methane gas levels. There was a big explosion that trapped the miners, most notably one named Harry Warren, but who was the only survivor of this. He resorted to cannibalism to survive and went insane. He murdered the 2 supervisors and vowed further attacks if Valentine's Day dance ever occurred again. Well, Warren was placed into an asylum and the accident was forgotten, so the dance resumed. And so a group of young residents are excited, including Gretchen, Dave, Hollis, Patty, Sylvia, Howard, Mike, John, Tommy, and Harriet. Now Sarah, Axel, and the mayor's son TJ are involved in a tense love triangle. So, Mayor Hanniger and the town's police chief Jake receive an anonymous box of Valentine chocolates containing a human heart and a note warning that murders will begin if the dance proceeds. Now, soon a resident named Mabel is murdered by the mysterious miner in the laundromat and her heart removed. And believe me, I know I saw the theatrical cut of this, but boy, that was just ooh, freaky. So anyway, he contacts the mental institution, but they have no record of Harry. So they cancel a dance, but the town's youngsters decide to hold their own party at the mine. A bartender warns them against it, but is soon killed by the miner. The party, Dave's killed, and his heart is subsequently found boiling. A pop hot dogs being prepared in the kitchen. Ooh, that's really gruesome. Well, I hope it looks better in the uncut version if that's what they found, but I've been wrong before. Let's see. Sylvia gets impaled on the shower head. And anyway, they try to contact the authorities, but several of the party goers have already decided to enter the mines just for fun. Well, newbie rushes into the mines with police assailing, but the miner impales a large drill in the Mike and Harriet. That is ooh, that's gotta hurt. Yeah, and what's more, shoots a nail gun to Hollis's head. Howard flees, being horrified. The remaining four try to climb up a ladder, but discover a dead, beheaded Howard. Axel and Patty are killed. The miner chases TJ and Sarah, and a fight ensues. And somehow the miner is revealed to be Axel. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have said because I should have. I warned you. You didn't. If you didn't listen to my warning and to go into this review, shame, shame, shame. Well, flashback shows Axel's father was one of the supervisors, and as a child, young Axel witnessed Harry murdering his father, which traumatized him. So TJ hits Axel with a rock, resulting in the tunnel collapsing, which traps him. Newbie and the police arrive to rescue TJ and Sarah. They explain to them that Harry Warren died 5 years earlier. And they hear a rescuer shout that Axel is still alive, and they rush back to the scene. They watch as Axel free himself from the debris by amputating his trapped arm. And he runs deeper into the mine, shouting threats to murder everyone in town, and mumbling about Sarah being his Bloody Valentine. And the film ends with a maniacal laugh being heard, either Axel's or Harry Warren's, as a ballad for him plays over the film's credits. Well, now then, would I recommend the original My Bloody Valentine? Well, sure. But don't bother with the theatrical one. It ain't worth your time. I suggest the uncut version. Now then, if I can ever find a good, reasonable copy of it on DVD, I would certainly get it depending on the price. If I can get a Blu-ray player sometime, I will certainly get that special edition from Screen Factory. Trust me. As long as the found and cut footage doesn't creep me out much, because actually, not every horror movie creeps me out. The story isn't too bad. The cast is not too bad. It's just that in the theatrical cut, it's hit or miss and what have you. So, that's all I'm going to say. Yep. So, like I said, give it a shot, but try and find the uncut version. And if it's any good, I want to know how bloody it is. Anyway, let's begin our review for the My Bloody Valentine remake, released in January of 2009 by Lionsgate, also promoted as My Bloody Valentine 3D. Directed by Patrick Lussier, starring Jensen Ackles, best known for his work on TV's Supernatural, along with Jamie King, Kerr Smith, let's see. And Tom Atkins, yes, from Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and several other movies. The film received mixed reviews, but was still, however, a big success, though. Now it is a remake, but it takes place in another different city called Harmony. Now, it was wrought by an explosion, of course. Harry Warren, of course, again the sole survivor. And after killing 5 fellow miners to conserve his own oxygen. And Tom Hanniger, son of the mine's owner, is blamed for the explosion. So, 1 year later, Warden awakes from his coma and murders numerous patients and staff. Yeah, some we did not see in the original. So anyway, Tom and his girlfriend Sarah and other teenagers party inside the mine. Warden, wearing his mine gear, attacks them with a pickaxe. Sarah, Axel, and Irene flee, and Warren is shot by Sheriff Burke before he can kill Tom, but escapes the mine. Well, I'm not going to give too much of the story, but it is the same. But I'm trying to see here. Yeah. But 10 years later, Tom is called back to Harmony after his dad dies, and he plans to sell the mine against the advice of a local politician. So Axel is now the town sheriff. He's married Sarah but is having an affair with her co-worker named Megan. Having sex, yeah, sex at Axel's cabin. Megan gives him a gift. Well, apparently, the miner killer goes after this chick named Irene and this trucker named Frank, who we completely see Irene buck naked, running around, escaping from him. Yeah. They both get killed real gruesomely. Those are all, ooh, that's got hurt. Tell you what. Let me see now. So, meanwhile, Axel discovers Irene's heart is missing at the investigation. Frank's camera was turned on once they were having SCX, reveals the miner, furthering the rumors that Warden has returned. Axel, now jealous that Tom is back in Sarah's life, receives a heart-shaped box containing Irene's heart. His suspicions turn to Tom. So, let's see. Soon, apparently, Tom is locked inside a utility cage by the miner while touring the mine, who murders a miner and disappears as others arrive. And Axel reveals that 10 years before, Foley and Burke found Warren after his attack and killed him. But his grave in the woods is now empty. So at night, Tom returns to the mine and finds Axel's cabin nearby. But the miner kills Foley and leaves his body in his own grave, Warden does. Realizing the killer must be one of the few people aware of the grave, Axel sends a deputy guard to guard his house. But the miner attacks Sarah and Megan at the grocery store, dragging Megan away. Axel arrives and he and Sarah find Megan dead, with the message "being mine forever" scrawled in blood and her heart in a box of chocolate. Man, I gotta tell you, finding more hearts in a box of chocolates or in a heart-shaped box, man, that's really freaky and gruesome. Well, Maya goes off killing more and what have you. Well, Well, as Tom's driving Sarah to Axel's cabin, he actually calls her and explains that Tom is the killer, having spent the last 7 years in a mental institution. But Sarah crashes the car when Tom claims that Axel's the real killer and escapes in the woods. She calls Axel, who tells her to hide at his cabin, where she discovers a car from Megan, which is Be Mine Forever, and a closet full of heart-shaped boxes. Convinced Axel is the killer, Sarah is attacked by the miner who chases her into the mine. Here's 5 more sentences to stop before I go into this ending. Okay, you were warned. Well, soon, Sarah runs into Axel, sees his gun, and Tom arrives, holding them both at gunpoint. They protest their innocence until Tom's knowledge of Megan's death inadvertently reveals he is the killer. The disturbed Tom has a hallucination revealing the miner is his split personality. Yep. So anyway, he dug up Warden's mind gear and carried out the killings after returning to Harmony, framing Axel. So after that, Tom wounds Axel and Sarah shoots Tom. The bullet passes through his side and strikes a fuel tank, igniting a big explosion. And Sarah and Axel are rescued, and Axel declares Tom is dead. Or so that's what he thinks. Tom, however, murders the rescue worker who finds him and makes a getaway. Now, would I recommend this if you got through this without heeding my warning? I'm going to say yes. That might be like the original, it has some hits or misses, but I think the kills are pretty gory and what have you. Some of those kills are pretty good. I didn't want to bring them up because I've only seen this one time. That was last year, I believe, and I watched it on Amazon Prime. So anyway, at this point, I think you should give the remake a shot, but give the original a shot, but see the uncut version. Okay, like I said, the original theatrical is not worth your time. It's not even worth my time anymore. I tried to rewatch the original again, but I realized, no. If I could ever find that uncut version, I would love to check it out. Ooh. Excuse me, people. But anyway, yeah, give either of these a try. Whichever one you like, I hope you enjoy it. But anyway, which is your favorite version of My Bloody Valentine? Is it the original or is it the remake? Or do you like both for different reasons? Please feel free to tell me in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Thank you again for watching. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out some of these other intensifying movies. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn, which I reviewed last weekend. And in the upper right-hand corner is my review of Valentine that I did earlier today. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click on to go to my channel for more. And to subscribe as well. Thank you again for watching my back-to-back review of My Bloody Valentine. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya and a happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Thank you.